One, two, three. One, two, three. Let's go.
I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is your weekly elemental sign readings. Okay, what else? I don't know what just happened. I had a straight brain fart. Okay, like and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, it's greatly appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, all beings of light only, you are welcome into this reading. Please give the air signs the best and most accurate information for them at this time. What is up, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius gang? Air sign gang. You might be on some gang shit right now because you are in balance, okay? You are in balance, okay? Therefore, you feeling your ancestors, and they are on some gang shit, okay? They're protecting you from some sort of energy. But let me get the overall energy though. Okay, what's the overall energy for the air sign spirits? Okay. Goodness gracious. I'm gonna take this one because it fell alone and these fell over there. But didn't I say though? Didn't I say that they is not playing right now with nobody? Okay, look, this is you. Okay. Yeah, you are not concerned with how you look to other people right now, okay? At all. Like, I don't care. You might have long hair. I just heard long hair, don't care. Okay. This says Mashka of Kali. It's purdy. It's purdy. I'm gonna blow my nose. Hold on. Spirit's so funny, okay? So I blew my nose, but nothing came out. But right when I did that, my mom came out with her bag. Like, I don't know. They love to interrupt whatever I'm doing whenever I'm recording. Like, I don't know if y'all been watching, but you be hearing all kinds of noises in the background, all kinds of water and coughing and shit that don't be happening before I'm recording. So as soon as I paused it to blow my nose, I did blow my nose, but nothing came out. Just her, she came out. Okay. So that was the point of me pausing it. But y'all got Mashka of Kali, okay? I know that. I don't know why I have to show it to you again, because I know for you it's like that when I pause it, but for me it was like 4 minutes, okay? It says her passionate desire for your liberation is unflagging, okay? And so your relief shall come swiftly. She is speaking to you from within. She is the voice of reassurance. Can you hear her? Trust her. Soon you will see things in a better light. You're going to be liberated from the struggle you are currently experiencing. Be true to yourself and your life path, and you will attract the way forward as obstacles disappear. Do not turn away, for you are destined to overcome all opposition, bringing your sacred path to fruition. Okay, so you will overcome any and all opposition. Okay, you seen, I showed you the cards, okay, in the deck, because your ancestors and your guides, they're not playing, okay? They like, no, it's time for you to get what you want, and we want you to get that shit quickly, okay? It says moksha is a Sanskrit term meaning freedom in the sense of complete self-actualization and spiritual liberation, okay? So you have found this balance, okay? You're realizing that you are an anomaly, okay? You are the only difference in everything that's going on, okay? And Spirit's been working with you to establish dominance and boundaries, okay? So that you can get to your abundance, all right? Gratitude, Spirit. Let's see what else is in here. The distinction between voluntary and involuntary is made because at a high level, certain divine beings will take on the experience of suffering to assist those who are yet to experience moksha. They help to carry the load and move others forward. Okay, so spirit's really helping you to carry your load, helping you to deal with, your little irritations and things that you feel are not quite going right. Things seem to be just fixing themselves. People seem to be just removing themselves. I love when they remove themselves. That's great. Because I know that rejection is God's protection. Okay, so you could be, getting ghosted. Like for a while, I would try to go on dates and I would get stood up. I've been stood up so many times, y'all. Look at me. I'm cute as fuck and I'm chocolate. I'm cool as shit. Okay, I pay for stuff. All right, and I be getting stood up. But Spirit had to tell me you're not ready to date. Okay, stop dating. Okay, now they're go date. Go do something. But before they were just sit your ass down. You don't need to do nothing. So maybe I don't know, whatever it is that's going on in your energy, okay, better than I do, okay, whatever it is that makes you feel like you're suffering, it could even be making you feel kind of stuck, and you're wishing upon stars for spirit to come help you. Just know that they are there helping you to carry that load, okay. It says, our love for another, our compassion for their pain may make us wish we could take on their suffering so they no longer need to struggle. This is counter to the divine perspective of higher beings, okay. So it's yes, you might feel for these people and you might want to help them, okay, but some of them are receiving karma, okay. That's just your vibration being higher, okay. This is just natural with a higher vibration, and really stepping into your purpose of being of service to others. It really activates your empathy, okay, and it really makes you want to go out and help others. But that helping others right now that don't deserve your help can get in the way of your abundance, okay. So just let spirit handle it, okay, and just really put that love into yourself. And if there's someone who needs your help, spirit's going to put them right in your path for you to help them, and you're going to feel it intuitively that you should help them. But if you're I don't know if I should do this or not, that's your intuition saying, I don't think we should do this, okay. It says the divine understands the purpose of suffering, that it can lead us toward wisdom, okay, strength, and ultimately empowerment. There's no art to alleviating suffering without depriving the soul of the growth it can bring, okay? So all of the suffering that you've been through up to this point was not really suffering, okay? We all know that those things were lessons, right? So just, you have to release your lessons, okay, with gratitude that they came and taught you something that you was sleeping on, okay? Spirit saying you didn't do none of this shit alone, okay? You co-create everything that you went through. We walked you right through that shit because you was always gonna be straight after it, okay? It says there are loving divine beings of great wisdom willing to help those trapped in suffering at all times, okay? This also applies to the people who you want to assist. Those people have the same power to call out to God and talk to him as you do, but they chose not to, okay? They chose to go the other way with all of their things. They chose to do scandalous, sneaky, conniving things to get them out, okay? They choose to do dark magic and things to get them out. This is what I'm hearing, okay? This is what I'm channeling right now. These people have chosen a darker path. They choose to trample over others to improve their situation every single time. And that's why they don't get to win, you get to win. And that's why you don't get to help them. Okay? So it says, you can help them if you want to, but it's at detriment to yourself. It says there are times when suffering is so great that it threatens to overwhelm the soul. Perhaps that intense degree of suffering is a result of accumulated unresolved pain of generations of ancestors, okay? So you could be going through a dark night of the soul, okay? Some of you are going through a dark night of the soul, and some of you are at that point where you've broken so many ancestral curses and bondages that, was on your family for generations after generations, okay? And you need to really give yourself, the credit and allow yourself to rest, okay? It says, resting upon the spiritual shoulders of one family member, brave enough to admit the truth when the others are trapped in delusion and denial, okay? So you were that one family member who was willing to face the truth of, hey, this shit is going wrong. Like, I don't want to raise my kids in this, and I don't want to keep this cycle of pain of, like, my family had, man, Spirit was like, no, not yet, okay? There's a lot of things that I can't share with you guys simply because of the situation that I'm in. Like, I still live around, I'm still in the shits, okay? But Spirit was like, we're going to grow right where we're planted, okay? And you could be the exact same way, okay? But you're here to lead by an example. So don't feel like so much pressure, okay? You've already done it. You're doing it, and you're doing it simply and easily, okay? You're running through this shit, and other people in your family, they got offered this opportunity, okay? People that are older than you, people that were supposed to guide you, okay? They got offered the same opportunity to wake up and do it, but they chose not to because they're afraid of the pain inside of them, okay? So give yourself a lot of credit, okay? Give yourself a round of applause because Spirit is giving you one, okay? Your ancestors are cheering you on. I hear like a crowd in my head, okay? It says intensified suffering can be an initiation for a particularly talented soul who has the potential to bring light and freedom to the world, okay? That's you, my love. It says to achieve this, that soul must learn to deal with the darkness in equal measure, okay? That typically entails periods of intense struggle until the best methods are realized to find peace and awareness without being overcome by pain, okay? Many mystics report dark nights of the soul, okay? Are we on? Okay? Many mystics report dark night of the soul, a struggle with negativity, suffering, and pain of various kinds that lasts for a long time. They are not failing on their spiritual path, okay? You're not failing. You're right where you are supposed to be. And Spirit wants you to really, really understand that, okay? You are at an advanced level, okay? You are willing to engage your struggles because of your great love for the truth, okay? For the light, for the divine, in whatever it says what in whatever form resonates for your heart, okay? Nothing can make them turn away from the great love. Higher love is the power that fuels moksha, okay? It fuels the release from suffering. It is spiritual juice to keep doing the inner work, to seek the path, okay? It says to seek the path through and refuse to give up, even if we are still figuring out what our persistence is going to look like today, okay? So you might not have it all figured out, but Spirit's saying you're going the right way, okay? You are going to figure it out, okay? And when you do figure it out, you're going to have this moment. It says we experience more sunshine through the clouds moments of peace, liberation, and higher understanding rather than a way of life. Periods of suffering become like toxins our body, mind, and soul need to process and release, perhaps akin to digesting a meal, but on a multi-level scale, okay? And I was just going to say it's just like the digestive system, okay, which is perfect because, your digestive system, it needs certain germs, okay? If you take too much antibiotics or a certain kind of antibiotics that kills the germs in your stomach, you might start having digestive problems for a while because you killed those germs that were important to your system, okay? According to science. So just keep it going, okay? You're already doing what you're supposed to be doing. This darkness is just to show you who in your community is for you, okay? You might have totally switched up your routine, okay? You switched up your whole routine, or you just didn't have a routine, and you built one. And once you started operating in your routine, you started, being more serious about your territory, your boundaries, where, what lines you're willing to let people cross, because people do all kinds of shit, you know. They operate in all sorts of risky behavior, okay, with this risk. But also you're learning that it's okay to take risks if it's guided by you, you know, by spirit, by your intuition. You're learning what risks you want to take. I mean, I'm trying to look for better words to say this, okay? You're learning like when and how to listen to spirit, okay? But you had to go through all of this upheaval first, okay? Because how can you know how to follow your intuition if you never have to actually use it, okay? The people that are chosen to work for God, we are not people who just had a nice, happy, cotton candy, fluffy tail life, you know? Why was I hearing 8 Mile, you know? And Clarence's parents have a real good marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we did not come from that, bro. We went through a whole lot of preparation to get to this shit. So no, nobody can't take it from you. And that's why your ancestors is willing to battle. Ooh, come on now. That's why your ancestors is willing to battle hard to protect you and your legacy that you're here to do, okay? But you need to make sure that you're not resisting them, okay? That you're not flying against the current, okay? You know, or I don't know. I guess the current of winds, okay? And then make sure that you're not flying against the current, okay? And make sure that you're using your perspective, that you're having a higher perspective, and that you are anticipating with the most sure energy that you can have in spirit, in God, that they're going to provide whatever it is that they have promised to provide to you. They have made a commitment to you just like you made a commitment to them, okay? And in return, they give you insight. They give you the insight, okay? They could be giving you memories, okay? And they are definitely giving you warnings. You know what is up. You are observing these little bugs and these creatures around here that are trying to play games with you, okay? You could be seeing ghosts, okay? You could be seeing ghosts, but Spirit's saying make sure that you find your sacred space, okay? And, you know, be careful of people trying to distract you, okay? For their own self-interest, okay? But just know you're waterproof, okay? Everything that's hitting you is rolling off your back, so go ahead and go outside and play and soar the way you're supposed to, my baby love. Let me look up Crow for you, because that's what this is. This is the Urban Crow Oracle deck. I happen to like it too. It's very on. I love every single deck, okay? Every single deck I love. Spirit got me so many. It's not even funny. It's about like 15 of them, okay? They got me this little sound bowl, okay? And they got me a crystal tree, okay? Like one of those little mini ones, you know, for my altar. It's really great. It gives off a great energy, okay? If you want to get you one, I would definitely recommend that, okay? But crows symbolize, it says in modern Western culture, crows symbolize death, the afterlife, wisdom, intelligence, adaptability, presence, fortune, destiny, transformation, and the future. Crow symbolism is both positive and negative. They're seen as both good and bad omens, depending on where in the world you are, which gives me the energy of, you know, polarity, right? There's this thing and there's that thing, and these things are the same, and like black and white, okay? They're both colors, they're the same thing, but there's all of these different shades of gray, you know, that differentiate each thing. And Spirit's saying you need to look at everything like that. That's how you make this journey easier, because once you start looking at people like, oh, okay, you know, it really gives you a better, polarity gives you the best understanding of other people. And also you need to know that the truth does not exist, okay? The truth is in the eye of the beholder, just like beauty. I might look at that thing and be like, oh, that's beautiful, and someone else might look at that thing and be like, ugh, that shit is ugly as fuck. So, you know, it's tailored to you, this life, this experience, the things that you witness. No one witnesses the way that you witness, and you need to pay attention to your feelings in order to know where Spirit is truly trying to take you. And that's why they had to separate you And you need to be very curious. Okay, I seen this at the bottom of the deck and Spirit pointed at it, but I did not get it and they popped it out. Okay, get very curious about the things that they are trying to show you. Okay, they're showing you a lot of things, a lot of color signs, a lot of number signs. Okay, this is the only one thing, okay, with this clear quartz, and it talks in the book about how they used to use clear quartz as magic wands back in the day. But you are the magic wand. You don't need it. Like, all you had to do, like, once you get through this shadow work, or because you went through that shadow work, that's what made you the inimitable being that you are. Nobody can copy you. You can't be duplicated, or, fucking like copied, period. You've recharged your destiny. There's nothing anyone can do. Okay, also, you might want to get you some labradorite, okay, or some celestial quartz, some clear quartz, some carnelian, or some sugilite. Okay, any of those crystals will work really well with you. Okay, but there are worlds within you. Okay, you are meant to wear many hats. You wear, like, in the Isis deck, there's a card that says the goddess of 10,000 names, okay? And it talks about how, you shouldn't let the labels, one of your hats hold you back from wearing the hat, and another thing. And also, hat symbolism talks about, how changing your hat used to represent changing your idea. That's why you remove your hat when you come into someone's home, okay? So it's like, don't get stuck in one form, one way of thinking, because you're multidimensional. Don't let, the fact that you're a mother or a sister or a brother or a daughter stop you from also being, divine, being a leader, being a teacher, okay? Look, stop doing two-step with these fucking vampires, okay, air signs. They don't deserve your time or your energy, and they're baby vamps, bro. You already know. Look. They're mad because they're not wild roses like you. You're meant to be wild. You're meant to be free. You're meant to do whatever it is that you put your mind to, and you're meant to be good and successful at it, okay? You're meant to operate only in the good vibrations of, the angelic realm. You're very, very gifted, okay? And Spirit's saying that you need to give yourself the credit, okay? And you ain't got to worry about watching nobody, because they watch everything, okay? With this Eiffel Tower, they see everything. God sees everything. Hence, no man can utter injustice and not be found, okay? Anybody who's ever done an injustice to you, honey, they are out of here. Look, okay? It's a cakewalk. It's a cakewalk, okay? And all you gotta do is say yes. Don't deny what you feel, okay? Look, direct dial archangels, okay? Love this job, okay? There's a lot of, like, what is going on here? It says threesome, what's cooking, on your knees, okay? Somebody wants you. Somebody, like, tries to do, like, come to me type spells on you, okay? You might find yourself thinking about people that you don't really want to fuck with no more, wondering how they are and what they're doing. Don't worry about it. That's just Spirit bringing to your awareness who's trying to summon your energy up, okay? Don't let them summon your energy. They don't deserve your energy. That's why they're not around, okay? That's why all they do is cause a thought and then it's gone, okay? Spirit wants you to spend this time that they got you sitting down, or sitting out. Even though you could still be doing things, they still got you sitting out, kind of, you're kind of secluded kind of to yourself right now, and it's a good thing, okay? It's just so you can, love on yourself and open yourself up to these miracles that you should be expecting, okay? Because magic happens when you most expect it, okay? Practice joy and contentment, okay? Do things that make you happy, things that light you up. That's what lights other people up. That's how you spread your happiness around, okay? Look, pay attention to the signs and reminders. Your ancestors might have you seeing lots of rainbows, feathers, okay? You could have seen a kite on TV, I heard, or at the park, okay? You could be seeing butterflies or sparrows. You could be seeing a lot of pictures of the earth. I've been seeing a lot of pictures of the earth, okay? Like, and a lot of pictures of Jupiter, okay? Which is, Jupiter talks about, like, shit, I don't want to say the wrong thing. Let me look. Jupiter is about, like, I want to say it's an abundance planet. Like, that's what I'm really hearing in my head. But So, okay. I looked it up. This is why I looked it up. They wanted me to tell you something different. It says, Jupiter energy is optimistic, hopeful, and compassionate and generous. It says, I often refer to it as a guardian angel that is always there to guide and enrich your life, okay? So just practice vulnerability and freedom, okay? And clear, cancel, and release any energies that are trying to come in and, drag you down to their vibration. You don't belong down there. That's why you had to get the fuck away from folks in the first place, okay? Just be honest and communicate with folks and be like, no. Why? Because I don't want to, okay? No, I don't want to do that. No, I'm not into that no more. No, I don't want to hear about what happened at the party. That's why I didn't go, because I knew it was going to be some bullshit, okay? That's where I'm at right now. No, I don't want to hear the drama. I don't want to hear the gossip. I'm just not interested in it. Is that going to teach me something? Is that going to take me somewhere? Am I going to get paid to hear that? I don't want to hear about nothing that's not directly tied to my, life purpose, unless you're telling me something in order for me to do my job to help you. You know what I mean? And other than that, I really don't. I'm Ray Charles to the bullshit. My necklaces keep getting all tangled, okay? I'm Ray Charles to the bullshit, okay? I just really don't have time for the games, the issues, the drama, none of that. Like, dudes are so gone, like, before they even get a chance to get a hug or a kiss, they out, because spirit be like, no. So make sure you listen to yourself, okay? And don't be so hard on yourself. Just know that everything that's going on, spirit has orchestrated it, and there's a reason for everything. That's what I've learned on this journey. For sure, there's a reason for everything. There ain't no coincidences. There ain't no accidents. Okay. And with that, I'm done, air signs. I hope you got something that you needed out of that. Okay. I thought it was real good. And I will see you later, my love. Have a fabulous, wonderful, and super awesome day.